All right. Hello, hello. Welcome to Hear About It podcast. This is a brand new version of the podcast called HAIPOD LYTE. It's cool. It's refreshing. It's 5 minutes. It's HAIPOD LYTE. And I'm here today with Mark, uh, Polish last name. I already flubbed your last name, the pronunciation.
Suburiski.
Suburiski. Right. Yeah. So Mark Suburiski. To my knowledge, you are the second Polish person on the podcast. I don't know how much that's going to come up. But yeah. And so I met Mark recently at an open mic at Fast Eddie's in New Milford, Connecticut, run by our friend Lance. I don't know if I should say his last name because he's not present, but here I am with Mark. Um, and Mark is an electronic musician. He's doing a lot of shows lately, a lot of open mics, and man, he brought the house down. So, Mark, uh, tell us about coming back from COVID and playing all over again. What's it like out there?
It's amazing. I it's been I mean it was a lot of my life, before the virus. I was playing, at least 2 gigs a month, if not more sometimes. And during, after the pandemic hit, it kind of opened up a lot of time of mine, because I don't have to like beyond like booking the gig, you have to get there. I do prepare a little bit, and sometimes I change my setup, so I'm trying new things, and it's just like, it's a lot of work, let alone, making all the music, and then, the actual time it takes for the show, and hanging out after the show to get to know people and stuff. So it's awesome to like be back and like be able to show like all my music, because I usually, I write a lot of music, so I was, able to, if I didn't have a show, I could at least go to open mic and like test it out, see how it sounds,
Yeah,
let's see how it sounds on a good system. And because, that's all part of the process, and see, how the crowd reads it, stuff like that. So it's really good to be back. And because I also love to perform. So I do love it, and I seek it out. So I'm really glad
yeah, yeah. And I have to say, so Mark's
to do that now.
Mark's electronic project is called Without a Chord. It's him with some keyboards and synthesizers and stuff like that. And you do these guttural like metal screams. And so I
Yeah.
feel like I feel like people are only seeing really one half of Mark right now. Like you get this nice guy off the stage, and then still a nice guy on stage, but just you know you you did a great job, man. You just murdered. Like yeah. So yeah, like uh
It,
and like when someone gets a musician recommended to them, I think it can be a little bit different. Like what am I trying to say? It can be a little bit different hearing about someone versus seeing them live. So I hope people get a chance to see you live. Where are you playing? What shows do you have coming up? Oh, shit, we got a little lag.
yeah, so you're breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, dude. We had a bit of a lag, but what shows do you have coming up? And then I think we actually hit 5 minutes. This is crazy. It's just a snapshot.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So I have a show in New Milford at Fast Eddie's on August 7th, and then I have one in PA in a metal lineup,
Pennsylvania.
Williamsport, PA.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the 21st, and then I have one on Brooklyn on the 28th, and another metal lineup.
Oh, Brooklyn. So is this your first time back playing in Brooklyn since COVID?
Yeah, it'll be my first show in Brooklyn since the virus.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was playing a. Yeah, I played a lot in Brooklyn. Um, usually have this thing called Warper Party. It's a do-it-yourself. Well, it's just an all electronic showcase, and anybody ranging with any kind of controller, whether it's a CDJs to some of
Whoa.
their own instruments, and
Oh man.
yeah, because you use Arduino and like Raspberry Pi and like create your own circuits, and then you can create. I mean, now it's easy. You can use 3D printer to just print your own controller, and actually that's what I'm gonna do soon. I'm in the midst of coding my own software controller. So I kind of just want all one unit.
Wow.
As you saw live, I have like so many things, and I used to just have two things, and now I have like a bunch of things, and I want like one thing again, just like one thing that has everything in it, so I don't have to like minimize setup, and also just so I don't have to like move around all the time. I can just kind of face one
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Although, I mean,
direction real quick.
your moves were quite legit on stage, I have to say. So I think we totally cleared 5 minutes, but real quick again, when are you playing in Brooklyn? Because I do want to catch that. I'm finally ready to get back into the New York City places.
Yeah, August 28th, and I go on. I'm opening that, so I'll go on at like 8:15.
All right, man. We'll have to have you back or find some way to promo that some more. That's really cool, dude. All right. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you basically last weekend, Mark. And keep doing your thing, and I'll be in touch, man.
Awesome,
All right,
cool.
Mark. Without a cord, everybody. I'm gonna stop the recording.